But first, the serious stuff on China and spies and infiltration and possible assassinations and claims for asylum and attempted political interference. Staggeringly detailed revelations courtesy of 60 Minutes and 9 newspapers last night. An amazing case with a man claiming to be a Chinese spy, claiming asylum in Australia and going public. It is very strange and a dangerous move really for him to go public, but we do live in a strange world. Predictably and perhaps reassuringly, ASIO says it knows about all these claims and all these players. It is investigating and it won't be commenting further. It's not so easy for the government, though, who would rather not have any of this stuff, of course, in the public domain while it tries to repair its relationship with Beijing. But here's the rub. None of us should be surprised by this. We've been warned by experts, we've been warned by security and intelligence agency chiefs, we've been warned by experienced politicians, and we've been warned also by the realities of history. We've seen former Labor Senator Sam Dastyari compromised with cash. We've had cash donations going to politicians, many examples of university campus interference and cyber attacks revealed. So it's not downplaying this story to say that, chilling as it all is, none of us should be the slightest bit surprised. This is how we know the world's only remaining communist superpower has been acting. What's really worrying is how some Australian politicians and former politicians have been defending China, downplaying the difficulties and glossing over the strategic and ideological contests at play here. Former Labor Prime Minister Paul Keating just last week said most of us, including our security and intelligence agencies, were just getting carried away.
The subtleties of foreign policy and the elasticity of diplomacy are being supplanted by the phobias of a group of security agencies which are now effectively running the foreign policy of the country. And the media, of course, has been up to its ears in it.
Now, to be fair, much of what Keating said in that speech was insightful and worth consideration. But phobias? I think the latest revelations show there are not phobias about China, but legitimate concerns. I'll speak to a former intelligence officer and China expert on all of this later in the program.